I had the best time at Harkey House Bed and Breakfast, 1874. That is how long that house has been around, 150 years. Absolutely incredible. Bob and Lee were just so hospitable, courteous, kind, asked me wonderful questions. I'm just in the best mood ever. Again, the kindness of strangers and people that you meet along the way, strangers who become loved ones and friends. It's always moving, and I hope that I never grow numb to it, because it's really something. Okay, and this is fantastic. So here we are at the outskirts of Yuba City. Beautiful green colors, my favorite color, in fact. It has been pretty nice today on the bike trail. It rained yesterday, but things have dried up. It's not really wet. I'm not gonna be stepping any puddles like I did too. Freaking awful stuff. We are on our way to Gridley, which is a very small, a bit remote town, heading up north. Not too bad, about 5.5 hours, very, very doable. I packed a lot of goodies, including some really great ones at the bed and breakfast we were just at. So I feel great. Somehow my joints, we're kicking, we're moving, we're making it happen. And it's really crazy to think that we're near the end of this journey. Sometimes it feels like it just started yesterday, you know?
Eventually, I made it to the small town of Gridley, a very, very small town under construction. The most notable thing that happened was me going to McDonald's and seeing some cute fall dolls that were decorating the store. I really spent the entirety of today just getting stuff done, editing, sending out emails, talking to news people, and just relaxing because 24 miles of tomorrow are on the way.
Well, it only took near the end of our trip for me to bust out the beanie. Pretty excited about it. If you get the reference, please let me know in the comments. We are heading quite far up today, Durham. This is 25 miles. It's gonna be a lot. The one good thing about daylight savings is that it's brighter than it should be right now, which is really nice and wonderful. We're passing through a lot of small towns. There are some little markets and things, but they're few and far between. I've even got my pouch just stuffed, bursting over, because all of my snacks and goodies are coming out today. This is like the big push that I'm gonna have to make, and I really want to make good time. So I don't know how long I'm going to be staying at other spots. Obviously the rest will be good, but it's 9 hours, and that's like the minimum. That's if I don't take any rest or breaks at all. So yeah, strong push.
Of all the scenery and all my routes, this was possibly my favorite just due to the sheer variety, like this Snoopy on his roof in such a Christmas vibe. I walked past cool houses, I walked past pipes and beautiful waterways that were very scenic and great for photography, and it just kept getting better.
I've been looking at the scenery, and it's the kind of stuff that makes an artist want to paint, you know? I feel like I've seen a lot of Magic the Gathering lands being inspired by just simple roads out here. Check it out. It looks like a gate for the water. You can control the flow that's going to come out here into this creek. And we've got Lundberg Family Farms. That's the sign out in the distance. Super cool. These are some pretty massive structures. It seems like this town, Richvale, it's all about growing rice. And really just reminds you the scale of agriculture here in California. Wild. You know, the one time, the day of the week has screwed me over. There's a cafe here in Richville that would have been really cool to eat at, but they are only open on the weekdays, and today is a Saturday. So with that cafe being closed, we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from the next spot, which is Nelson Market. The Google reviews are that the prices are high, but whatever. Let's have a nice little rest there, fill up on the old water. The electrolytes have been really, really helpful today. I'm tired, but having a little bit of a goal that's reasonable, that helps quite a bit. I have no idea what these farming vehicles are for. There's so many out here in this lot. It's really quite something.
I was so ready for water, hydration, but you know, simple sights and beauty really go such a long way with me. I guess I'm a simple guy like that. I even love just seeing the Nelson Road sign, and wouldn't you know it, Nelson Market was not far behind. Very small, very humble, but it was exactly what I needed in every capacity. And they even had a little ice cream chocolate chip cookie sandwich. I don't know what these things are properly called, but I love them to death. Only $3 for a massive jug of water, too. You best believe that I downed a ton of it, and I used the rest to fill up my big old canteen.
So that Nelson Market was truly a slice of heaven right there. There was nothing on this road, nothing, no restaurants, no nothing. I was able to use the restroom, that $3 for the water jug, great deal. Or rather, it's a horrible deal to get little bottles of water that are like $2 to $3 each. It's so funny how that is. I guess it's a combination of having a name brand and maybe they're charging you more for the portability of it. I couldn't tell you, but it was quite funny to get a great deal like that. And so I also got a few snacks, got one of those ice cream cookie sandwiches because of course, and some Pringles, and I'm set. You know, we've only got about 2.5 more hours to go before we reach Durham. This is really cool. It's an Airbnb listing who was very kind. She resonated with our story. I guess technically, because the Airbnb website doesn't allow you to just like offer a room for free. The lowest you can do is $10. So I paid $10, which may as well be free. And I'm very grateful to her. And I hope to make it there at a good time so that she doesn't have to worry about me. And you don't have to worry either, because we're near the end. And I'll say this, you know, my body, I'm still got that dad bod, but the legs can move. They can certainly move. Okay, something is approaching, so I'm gonna stay to the side. I keep my light on here just to make sure that they know they can see me. Wow, this is kind of stressful. I'm just gonna keep it on for a bit. Huh. The light died though. I don't know if that's better or worse. There goes the light. Huh. Okay. I've been walking for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. This light, it changes shape at times. And right now it's dim. I don't know what to make of it. I think there's nothing scarier than a no trespassing sign in the dark, quiet wilderness. That's how it feels. So this is the end of the road. I'm glad there's a little hole here that I can crawl through. I'm gonna have to take my backpack off to do so. I still don't know what that light was. Sometimes the shape looked like a star, sometimes it looked like a child. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless, really. Something really profound, perhaps. Okay, we're gonna have to take you off this way. Thankfully the mud is not, or rather the ground is not muddy. I'm gonna sneak through here. Oh. Nice. For the record, I never found any evidence of what that light was, and you're probably thinking, oh, it's no big deal, but things are scarier in the dark. Look at this, for example. I felt like almost everything that I saw in this neck of the woods took on a distinctly Blair Witch Project sort of vibe that just elevated my senses and really made my heart race. Here we are at night. I'm just waiting for Donnie to let me in. He's gonna show me how to close the gate since I came on foot. That's gonna be different than if I were to have driven through. Oh, thank you so much.
lay it across like this, and it's
It's like a motion sensor or something, or
yeah, it's like a magnet thing up on it.
Okay.
Catch metal. All you gotta do is just lean it over right here.
gotcha.
In the morning on the way out.
So it'll open up when I do that, and then will it close on its own?
It'll close on its own.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
Easy enough.
Love that.
So how long have you been walking?
Oh man, it's been almost a month now. Actually, I guess I started October 16th, so I guess it has been a month now. Yeah, I'm tired.
A nice warm fire that just crackles right by your bed, and a very sweet and gentle dog who loved pets and was honestly the friendliest dog I saw on my entire trip of feeling like a mailman getting barked and chased by so many. I owe a very special thank you to Kristen and Donnie. Thank you so much for allowing me in your beautiful Airbnb home. Very, very grateful. Chico is my second to last city. Paradise is next. And the road to getting there, as well as Chico itself, were both very beautiful, very scenic with wonderful colors. I love that the rain amplified the sense that you could take in. Man, it was really something.
Well, the rain has let up, and we are on the beautiful Chico University, which is fun, but I am ready to be out of this cold weather. I am ready to bundle up under the sheets of my lovely and dinky little motel.
Just like Sacramento, Chico was full of really cool and pretty murals that spoke to me in different ways, but the coolest ones by far were found inside Gordo Burrito. This is a very humble Mexican restaurant right next to a gas station of all places, but two separate people both independently recommended it to me. I'm so glad they did. The burrito was excellent. The portion was huge, especially for the price. And even though the power went out, you can tell right away that this place has won a ton of awards. It's got a lot of great traction. Big spot inside of the city of Chico. You've got to check it out if you visit.
Okay, gang, I've got 3 pieces of good news. The first is my beanie and my shirt are matching. Isn't that great? Thank you, Doug, for that wonderful shirt. 2, we are about to have ice cream that, according to their website, was ranked number 2 in the nation, the Chico Mint. Very exciting stuff. And 3rd, it's not raining, and it will not rain tomorrow. And I'm so excited because that is when we're going up to Paradise. So I'm just relaxing today, getting out a few final vlogs and emails and news and all that kind of stuff. And then it's really the home stretch. Super crazy how fast time has flown.
Welcome to Schubert's. This place is almost 90 years old. It's got that old-timey vintage candy/ice cream emporium aesthetic, old-fashioned, but with high-quality products. Man, this is the kind of place that just makes my heart sing. If I didn't have to worry about backpack space, ooh, you know that I'd be bringing home a whole bunch of souvenirs. I was happy just to get a nice little sundae. I requested small scoops because I was getting stuffed.
So that was really fun. I did come in there and confirm that the Chico Mint was the flavor that won a bunch of awards for them. And the 2 employees inside were like, look, you got to try my favorite pumpkin. You got to try my favorite caramel. Like, how can I get all 3 of these flavors together? So we got ourselves a little sundae. There's some whipped cream and even some graham cracker dust as well. I had some samples and they were very good.
On my way back to the motel, I saw an outdoor ice skating rink full of people, such Charlie Brown vibes. I absolutely love it. Chico really is a wonderful little spot. I was so thrilled to be spending a beautiful outdoor evening, relaxing, and getting my act together before our final stop tomorrow.
And with that, we are caught up as far as all the vlogging goes. Tomorrow is Paradise itself, and I'm both very excited, very nervous. You know, I want to represent Altadena well. I want to ask good questions and really hear a lot about the real experiences and emotions of these people. I have been so striving toward, in terms of proximity, and it's real now. It's going to happen, and well, I got a lot to sleep on and a lot to think about. Really, really excited. And with that, I'm going to wish you a lovely good night, and I'll see you in Paradise.